So I'm trying to work through what pages I want to work on today. I started in the front and then thought I needed to be moving all over the place. Well, that's what I felt like. You know, start filling in some pages in the back. So I've got a couple here, some in the front. So now I'm just kind of flipping through and trying to decide what, what page next. And I think I'm gonna do this one, or these, these pages. I have been just doing like one page at a time, or one side traditionally, but I want to do like a spread like of both of these pages. And excuse me. And so I found a couple of pages that were like on a tearaway notepad, and I kind of cut them up and fashion them to kind of fit. And so this one I thought would fit here, and then I kind of cut the edge off one side, and then I'm gonna make a little tuck spot here, and then I'm gonna do the same but do it on this side because this one's kind of smaller. But I want to sew them. I want to sew around them and then, figure out what I'm going to do next. So before I pulled the sewing machine out, I figured, what pages next do I want to work on? Because I have quite a few, of these blank, pretty large size envelopes. And I use mostly recycled things. This one I just stuck in here. I don't know if it's going to stay here. But this was one of my sweet friends from church, saves me her cards, like birthday, Christmas, Mother's Day, all the things she gets throughout the year. And then she bags them up. And it's so sweet. She just gives them to me and she's like, I know that you would love to cut these up and use them in your journals so you can kind of see where this was the opposite side of the words. So I cut out things that I, was drawn to, and so I found this one and I kind of dug it out, but it's just so sweet and it makes me think of her. So I think it'll be so cute here, but then I have the problem of what's going to be opposite this page, because I was just kind of using, well, I'll come back to it, some of this washi that I had made and used for another over here, and then I need something to like correspond. Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to. So, I have my piles of junk papers over here, and I'm loving it, but I don't feel like I'm making any dent in all my piles of trash. But because this looks so pretty, I just felt like I need to find something else in my stash of papers. And while it's not traditionally junk, and I know a lot of people do junk journaling with kits and papers and things that are not, recycled. And I do, incorporate some of that. So I went and dug out some papers. So this was from the Planner Society kit. I subscribed to this when I first entered the planner crafting community in 2017. And I kept it until 2019 or 2020, right before lockdown, I guess. And there's, like these, they didn't resonate with me at the time. So they've just kind of stayed in I've got a binder that I keep things in. And I thought, I'm going to pull it out and find a way to use it. This was just packaging something, but I thought it would make a good tag. And it's pretty thick. Like, it is not, paper. Mind you, these are not paper either. It's envelopes, but, I thought maybe this would be something I could, well, I don't even know where it is now, put on the opposite side of this. Why did I hide it? Okay. Maybe I don't know. What word I'm thinking of? Make it, the word is complement. Goodness. Complementary. So these are the colors that I pulled out, and they're double-sided paper, so they, some of them I have used. I probably used the polka dots actually on this side because, but I thought, you know, the green maybe, no, definitely not. But you know, maybe the polka dots, I'm going to reserve that as an option. On the other side, let's see, we got this, and I thought this would be actually, I thought I could cut this in to be like cards, you know, these things, tags, or journal cards or whatever. I mean, I could do that there, but I feel like it doesn't quite exactly go. Maybe that, I don't know. And on the back side of it is this pink, but I'm not feeling like that actually goes with anything. And then, let's see what else we got hiding under here. So these kits came with 2 of each, you know, paper. And I don't think she has them anymore. She does other things, and she has sales, and you can sometimes pick up these things that she had overstock of or whatnot. She has sales, and you could probably find them. So many things. I'll link them below. And I know that she started doing an art journal class, but I've always junk journaled in things with, you know, some of her stuff. So, but if you would like to take that class, I think you could probably find out about it there too. I am not an affiliate or a partner or anything like that. I just like buying things from her that I can use in my arts. I don't think I want the blue. So maybe this kind of goes. I mean, it kind of feels a little busy, doesn't it? Which I guess it doesn't matter if I'm gonna put things over it, but this has not solved anything for me. I mean, maybe I'm gonna use this polka dot. Oh, that's almost the right size. Okay, well, I probably just, you know, I mean, it's not perfect, but I think I could go with that. But also, I had pulled out this, it's just like a pocket, you know. I thought maybe I could use that. And I don't feel like always I have to cover the whole page, you know. Sometimes I leave them kind of showing just because I think that's part of the fun of being able to see that, you know, this was all recycled materials that I used as the base and for most of the journal. I don't know that it exactly feels like it goes there. Maybe I'll use it on something else. I also pulled out, she had these little notepads that I could maybe cut. I was thinking I'd maybe cut, you know, this part off and use as decoration on something. I don't know. Anyway, so here I am just talking it out because I have no idea, but I thought I would try to figure out what could go there. Before I pull out the sewing machine, I would kind of get some ideas for a couple of these pages, and then I could sew them at the same time. So that's where I'm at. Plus, it's the last day of April, and I'm not tired or done working in this by any means, but it just was kind of like my, you know, Earth Day recycle, you know, kind of journal, and get messy or messy May or something like that. Make messy. There is another challenge for May, and I was wondering if I wanted to maybe do that and set this one aside for a while because there's still plenty of pages to work on. I don't know. So I went ahead and finished those pages, and then I did a couple more that, since I had the sewing machine out, so I made a little short video about this one, and it has turned out so cute. I'm really happy with it. And this is just cutoffs from my inserts for my planner, and I was like, I don't want to throw them away. What can I do with them? So I wove them into this and made a little, you know, page and distressed inked, and then stitched around it, and then I just glued it onto here on that side. This is the back side, and it actually folds down, but I haven't decided what to do there, or if I'll just put, you know, paper in or something. But for now, I like that. And this was a bag, paper bag, and I cut it in half. So this is the top half, and then I made it a pocket, but I made it to where I could have something back there and there. And of course this, I was following Marta from Marimi's Small Art, and she was showing how to make watercolor flowers. So I tried it and I liked it. Turned out cute. So I decided just to make it a little journal card. And the tab here that I put in there, put this back in there. Okay, well, I'll have to come back to it. So that tab actually was here, and I don't want to throw it away. This is another pocket that I'll put something in. I don't know yet. But yeah, so I glued it here, punched out another hole to kind of be the backer. I just glued it on the top and then put it on there. I'm kind of pleased with it. So I did this, so I did this one and then this one, and this was a pocket from one that was in with those papers, and then I just glued this little post-it here because I like the flowers peeking out the top. I may put something here, but I haven't decided yet. And then I don't know what'll go in there yet. I did pull out this little number here. I thought that helped. I may still need to put a word here, but I haven't concluded yet. Still haven't put I don't know what's going to be there, some kind of topper. And then these kind of how it all started. I stitched them up, and this is a pocket. Let's see, use that. I've got one pocket there, and then this pocket here. I found this little Edison player, and I thought, well, that kind of goes with the music kind of things of that. So that is what I put in there, and that's all I did here. But I'm liking the way it looks, kind of all the layers there. So that'll be the next one. But I really do think it's time to kind of maybe not stop, obviously, because there's still so much to do in here, but just like set it aside for just a little bit while I work on some other projects. Namely, I started making a video about this. So I need to make several of these before long. They need to be done before the month's up. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with my journal. So thanks for letting me share this with you. And of course, I'll pop back on as I, add some more into this beauty. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much.